This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Hey, Richie, do you really want to talk about Harry Potter?
I really do.
Oh, you know I can't stand Harry Potter. Oh, Dumbledore, show us your wand.
Well, you say you can't stand it. The whole team's behind my story now because it might slightly
You just
irritate
want to annoy me, don't you?
Look, no, we have actually, in our house, just discovered Harry Potter.
Oh.
So, in fact, even last night we were watching a little bit of the third movie. Which,
What's that one called?
Ring
of the Diamond?
I don't know, but it's got the Dementors in it, and it's a little scarier. What's the third one called, Jess?
It's The Prisoner of Azkaban.
There we go. He's the murderer.
Azkaban.
Well, you think he's the murderer. Anyway, I don't want to give anything away.
No, I'm not watching it.
It's so exciting watching it with my 9-year-old because she's read the books. We're nearly up to number 4.
Righto.
And so watching a bit of the movies, and she's educating me along the way. It's really fun.
Oh,
I see it as my version of the Magic Faraway Tree.
Yep.
I was going to
Great
grow
kids'
up.
book.
Oh, yeah, by Enid Blyton.
Yeah,
like
the Faraway Tree.
I was actually going to go and live with Mrs. Washerwoman, and now one day I will become her.
See, I was a big Hobbit fan, Kate, growing up. I wanted to be Bilbo Baggins, you know what I mean?
Which one
And
was
so
he?
Sorry.
I went to a school where if your nickname was Baggins, you got busted dealing at the school, so I didn't go down there. But it was, I was so into it. And then Lord of the Rings, started reading that as well. But
So was The Hobbit Fits a lead-in? Like, was that prequel to Lord of the Rings? Or was that one of them?
yeah,
Are they
was.
tied in together?
I don't know.
The Hobbit was the first one, then it led into the Lord of the Rings. I'm probably going to get someone ringing us on 1320.
Are they the same characters in The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings? Well, you thought Harry Potter was The Hobbit.
I thought it was Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. But then I remember being in grade 5 and I saw somebody reading The Hobbit and it was, a foot thick. Like it was the thickest book I'd ever seen, and I went, forget about it.
And that just freaked you out.
No
And you
way,
said,
no.
I'm only on page 5 of Grug still.
Grug, without the word.
I can't get to the end.
All right,
I
everyone.
still don't know what's going to happen.
Can everyone please be quiet? Michael will be now reading his analysis of Grug for everybody.
Grug went to the beach. Tommy, you've got an update on Hobbit and Harry?
Yeah. So, guys, it's a prequel. The Hobbit's a prequel. It's set 60 years before Frodo went on his epic journey.
60 years.
Frodo.
And you know what? There's a book for each year. Like, let's be honest. Get involved. 13, 24, 10 if you are a bit of a Hobbit fan, or maybe you're still into something that you probably should have grown out of. I think it's nice that people have grown up with these wonderful characters and they still feel connected to them. You know that woman, the actress, what's her
Miriam
name?
Margolyes?
Miriam Margolyes.
Is she the one that we've had on the show, Tommy? Tell the story about how Arnold Schwarzenegger farted on her.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
The same woman.
Oh, how wonderful. She's very dry. I think
Funny.
she even had a show on the ABC or SBS or something where she travelled around Australia and just
Yes,
rolled
I've seen
her
that.
eyes at people and kind of, I really like her negative attitude towards life. And that doesn't stop when it comes to Harry Potter fans, because she's actually come out and said that, she understands that there are diehard fans, but they read these books when they were children and they probably should have grown out of it. This is her.
I worry about Harry Potter fans because they should be over that by now. It was 25 years ago and it's for children. I think it's for children. But they get stuck in it. I do cameos and people say, oh, we're having a Harry Potter themed wedding. And I think, gosh, what's their first night of fun going to be? I can't even think about it. No. Harry Potter is wonderful. I'm very grateful to it. It's over.
It's a kid's book.
It's not a kid's. I don't think
is.
it is a kid's book. I think it initially it's a kid's book, but I do think it ignites something in all of us if you get into it that you should hang on to.
Well,
I do believe
it's
that.
a moment in your life. You want to transport yourself back. Actually, 13, 24, 10, what do you think you're too old for? And what are you still into? I've got to do it because when I remember we took the Pokemon cards to Good Games in Top Ride because Lenny had a $500 Pokemon card. The lineup in there, Kate, of guys, one guy would have been in his late 50s.
Well, I have to draw the line. I have to draw the line at cards.
He had a stack of Pokemon cards and was lining up, going, "Yep, I'll trade that one. I'll have this one."
Oh, so he wasn't just handing them in; he was still actively trading.
Yeah, what a loser.
Still actively trading. There were games of Dungeons and Dragons going on as well. I loved it.
Get a girlfriend, mate, and join the real world.
Oh, I think it's
You're
nice.
a loser. You're a stinker.
Having a partner doesn't keep you happy. I think if trading, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stick up for the guy with the cards, but I don't believe that for a second.
13, 24, 10. What are you too old for? We'll get you on there.
Harry Potter's been listed. Pokemon's also in the same category. If you're 40 plus and into Pokemon, get out and find a new life.
Oh, look, I'm going to defend some of the Harry Potter fans. We have just discovered it in our house, and I think it's
Your daughter
lovely.
is 9.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
fine.
And there's part of me that is a little bit excited that she's so excited. She's educating me. It takes me back to the days of reading Enid Blyton. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
But I will say she did tell me there's a teacher at her school who is obviously a Harry Potter fan, but is now of an age of teaching. And don't be critical, and you probably won't even get this. When they photographed their baby at, 6 months,
Yep.
7 months, 8 months.
Snuggle pot and cuddle pot.
No, you know what? They took a photo. They
Not
took a
with a
photo of
wand.
No, you stay out of it because you're not going to understand it anyway. It's a Harry Potter reference.
Aggressive.
They took a photo of their child at 9 3/4 months. See, Jess gets it.
What is it?
It's the platform. The platform.
Anna in
9
Wattle Grove. Welcome to the show, Anna.
I love it.
What are you?
Hi,
What
how
are you
are you?
too old for, Anna?
Well, I'm not actually. Well, as Kate said, that I still read I still reread Harry Potter the same way with Hobbit, and currently I'm reading Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, I'm also an avid video game player.
So
You just
Anna,
love fantasy.
So Anna, you're
Yep.
going back to the books. You've already read the books. This is your second, third time.
With the Harry Potter, I think it's probably the 5th time.
Oh.
The Hobbit.
Anna, how old are you, Anna?
I'm 47.
If you're into
great.
fantasy, you should read The Far Too Personal Trainer.
Oh my gosh!
No, I'm not into that.
No. Sorry, Anna.
Oh, Anna, you go, girlfriend.
Colby's and Jason. What are you too old for, Colby?
Jason.
Oh, sorry, Jason. How are you, mate?
I'm addicted to Charm. I love it.
Cha-charm.
Charmed, the TV
Yeah.
show with Elisa
yeah.
Milano.
Yes. I don't like the revamped one.
Have they redone it? Have they?
Characters are a whole new story.
What's
Jason-
Charmed? Tell us more about it.
It's nothing beats the original of anything. So
Yeah, but what is the movie? What is
What's it
the
about?
series about? It's about witches, isn't it?
yes, correct. The Halliwell sisters.
Oh,
So, what do you dress as Alyssa Milano sometimes,
I do.
Jace?
Oh, seriously.
You're so silly, Fitz.
So how far do you take this, Colby? Do you watch them over and over again?
I've got the box set.
Of course you do.
on
Jace-
on cassette, like video?
On DVD.
Oh, DVD.
Have you ever put a spell on someone yourself, Jace?
Yes.
Well, that would mean you would like, what was that other series?
Oh, with Sarah Michelle
Oh,
Gellar.
Sabrina. Sabrina.
Do you like
Oh, yeah.
Twilight, Jace?
No.
No, Sabrina.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
That's very funny.
Okay.
Thanks, Colby. Good to chat.
Jess in Wilberforce. What does your husband still collect, Jess?
He still collects Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels cars.
Now, I can understand that. Hot Wheels cars are a
here we
different
go.
category.
Really?
No, that is...
But no, it has to be a specific type. So he's a Land Rover fanatic.
Yep.
Any type of Land Rover, well, he has to have it. He has me going to Target, Kmart, Big W.
Where does he
and
display
searching
them,
all the
Jess?
time.
Where does he put them up?
Okay. So he's in the process of buying a display case. It's been the last couple of months back and forth. Do I get a timber one? Do I get a black one? Do I get a white one? So
Awesome.
he's just in the process of buying a display case for them.
And where is that going to go? In your bedroom?
So He has tried to say it's going in the house. I keep saying it's going in his garage.
Yeah, it's a fine line. It's like model trains. I think it might be Rod Stewart, Tommy, who has an unbelievable model train collection.
Well, yeah, he went out. Well, he went out
did.
west.
But
he went out to
Kerry Ann's husband, prior to him passing, he was a huge model train guy. And the train ran all the way through the house.
Can you imagine if you'd cracked and you're standing in the kitchen having a tantrum?
Well, I found it a bit weird when I went over to Tommy's house the other day and he was on the Scalextrics in his Phantom outfit.
I mean, that was weird. His Phantom silk boxer shorts.
Not inviting you back then.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.